Hi.
Okay. All right. Hello, hello. I think I have everyone muted and we will get going here. If you want to go ahead and come to a standing position on your mat, you won't need your weights just yet. Yeah, come on. There we go. All right. My name is Jennifer. Welcome to Barre class. Hope you're enjoying some sunshine today. You will once you finish your workout. I'm grateful to have a little sun. So you will need light weights. You will need a chair as we move through our workout, and feel free to turn on some music. It'll be silent on my end, so whatever you enjoy is perfect. So we'll just start with some shoulder rolls. Shake the arms out, whatever feels good. Taking a big inhale, sweep the fingertips up. And exhale, hinge at the hips, bend the knees, forward fold. Press through the feet, inhale, big sweep up. Holding here, we'll pull the knees to the chest, alternating. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, lifting that knee up toward the armpit. Yes. Maybe starting to rotate through the spine a little bit. Just warming up the body. We'll hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sink the hips down, squat and lift, squat and lift. 4. We'll start a step out, big step out to the right, wide step in 2 and 1. Here we go, step out and in. We'll add that knee lift right away. Right knee comes up to the chest, maybe pressing the arms behind you. Offer a lot of options in this class to add a little bit of intensity. Also options to reduce intensity a little bit, take breaks. Let's go right to the other side. Step out, left, and knee up. As we start to work with the weights, really listening to your body today. Always an option to sit those weights down, take a little break. Just do the movements with your hands, no weights. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll down, come to that plank position. We've got knee pulls for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Tuck the chin to chest, lift the hips, down dog, float forward to plank. Hips lift, down dog, and plank. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gaze comes to the hands, bend the knees, bend the elbows, travel back up, forward fold. Press through the feet, inhale, lift all the way up, right back to the start. Twist and lift the knee, opposite elbow. Same series, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, sinking into that low squat right here. Squat and lift, squat and lift. For 4, thinking about energizing, really driving the feet. Find that strong base right here. Step out right, step out. Knee lifts. Maybe press the palms behind. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back through center, other side. Step out wide. Knee lifts. Yes, we've got 6. Press back. Everything is energetic, really pressing through the palms, lifting the knee, making the most out of every movement. Last one, here we go. Roll all the way down, walk to your plank, knee pull side to side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips lift, down dog, float forward, down dog, float forward, down dog, and forward. Yes. 3. Lift the belly button to the spine, energy through the core, right here. Pause, gaze forward, bend the knees, bend the elbows, hop, step or jump, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up, last time, knee pulls. Maybe rotating a little bit more through the spine on this last set here in our warm-up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to that squat, squat and lift. Up to add a little jump. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down, come to your plank. 2 sets of 8 this last time. Knee pulls, 8, 7. Really pulling that knee up toward the armpit. Feel that core connection right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yes. Last 2. Hips lift right here. Lift, lower to plank, and lift, and lower. Strong through the shoulders. As you gaze down, rotate those inner elbow creases toward one another. Find a little bit more space to the upper part of the spine. Float forward, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your down dog, walk it out here. We're gonna take those walks forward and back. So pressing the heels toward the earth, start to walk the fingertips back toward the toes. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. 3, 2, 1. Hinge lower. 3, 2. Fingertips down, walk forward. 3, 2. One more time, just like that. Hips lift, walk back. 2, 1. Press through the feet to rise. 3, 2, 1. And fold. 3, 2, 1. Flow forward. Pausing here in your plank. Right hand comes underneath the face. Roll to the pinky edge of that right foot. Float into side plank. Back through center. Left hand under the face, other side. And back to center. Floating side to side. Always an option to release that bottom knee. So just by feeling some energy in that side body, each time you press through that palm, lift the side body up. Thinking about creating U shape through the side of the body. Here we go for 4, 2, and 1. Lift the hips, down dog. This time walking the toes up toward the fingers, forward fold. Let's find those weights. And we'll use those weights to take a nice slow roll up. So let the crown of the head hang. Ground down through all 4 corners of the feet. And as you press through the feet, rolling up 1 vertebra at a time. Head and hands come up last. Taking some shoulder rolls back. Coming right into our upper body work. Feet are in a small V position, heels in, toes out. Lateral arm raises. So reaching toward the corners of the room, 45-degree angle. We'd like to bring those weights up to the shoulders if we can. And just checking in with the body here. Heels are ground down, feel those heels connect. As you travel that energy up the legs, glutes squeeze, thighs zip together. Finding that navel to spine connection right here. Tops of the shoulders are soft. Maybe the chin tucks to the chest just a little bit. So finding that alignment, trying to hang on to this alignment as we start to move. We'll start to releve up. Again, this is optional, always an option to leave both feet down. Otherwise, come to the balls of the feet, spreading the toes wide, all 10 toes anchored down, heels pressed together. Maybe sliding that back down the wall, opening the legs. Yes. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold low right here, take those circles back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse your circles. Come forward. For 7, 6, pressing the heels together. Feel that energy in the thighs. 3, 2, coming to our first combo here. Bend, press forward, bend, and open. So weights come to the chest, press the weights forward, weights back in, open to your T. Nice and slow. One more time. Let's add the legs. As we come to the T, lift and zip the thighs up. Lower, press forward, pull in, lift and zip the legs. One more time, slow. Option to stay right here with this cadence or maybe speed up. Press and open. Press and open. Maybe finding the rhythm of your music, just keeping the body moving here. We'll take 5, 4, 3. Last one. Hold here in the T. Right arm crosses and T. Left arm and T. So crossing side to side, maybe releasing the heels, your choice. 8, 7. Option to put those weights down and work without the weights if you need a break. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it together. Arms cross in the front and open. Bend the knees and open. Cross and open. Keep going right here. So lower body optional. We're really focusing on the shoulders here. I'm sure you're all feeling that in your shoulders. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take some shoulder rolls. Feet stay in that small V position. Just take a little shake. We'll come right into our bicep work. Elbows squeeze in and hug the sides. Take that full range bicep curl here. So bringing the weights up toward the shoulders and finding that full extension as the weights come down when the arms straighten all the way down toward the earth below you. Squeezing the glutes so the thighs zip up, still but active in that lower body. We'll add that heel lift as the weights come up, lift and lower. Yes. Squeeze lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold right here. Both weights come into that right hand. Let's just take the left hand to the hip for now. Come back to those bicep curls. Obvious adjustment here is to get rid of one of those weights and just have the one weight, or maybe challenge yourself a little bit and see if we can do some of this work with 2 in the right hand. Option to extend that left arm long, come up high, and just take a bicep curl here, no weight. Yes. Let's come back to that lower and lift. Actually, let's come up onto the balls of the feet, find those diamond-shaped legs again. Leg work optional. Find that squeeze. Elbow connected to the body on the right side. Feeling the burn with those weights. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the heels. Step that left foot out. Find that wide V. Lower and lift here. We'll stay low and pulse in 4, 3, 2, 1. Small movements and pulse. Pulse. Now, your option here, a little bit more intensity if we release that elbow from the body, a little bit more intensity for the bicep. Yes. Stay with it, checking in with that spine, nice and long. We're just sliding down that wall. Yes. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Nice work. And 1. Step back to center. Weights come into the left hand. Connect the heels. Find that small V. We'll just take the hand to the hip to start, starting those bicep curls on the other side of the body. So wherever you worked on the right side, let's go back to the same place. 2 weights, 1 weight. Maybe releasing that right arm up, taking that high bicep curl here. We'll add a little lower and lift. Stay lifted up on the balls of the feet here. Arms keep going. Slide down that wall. Testing our coordination here a little bit as well. Yes. Slide down. Right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Take that big step out. Come back lower and lift. Sliding down that wall. Can the hips sink just a little bit lower? We'll stay low and pulse in 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low right here and pulse and pulse. Maybe lifting that left elbow away from the body. Yes. Hold right here. Stay strong. Work right with me for 8, 7, 6. Let's sink the hips a little bit lower. Find a little bit more movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. We'll keep those legs out nice and wide. Shake the shoulders out. A little bit more work here for the biceps. So we'll take that straight lift forward. Let's take the palms up toward the sky. So maybe a little micro bend. And as we lift the arms, we'll lower the hips. Yes. We're only here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold low, reach and pull, reach and pull. Let's take this out to the side. So again, we're reaching toward the corners of the room. Weights come kind of in line with the knees. Legs are externally rotated, or hips are. Big reach, elbows pulling. Yes. 8, 7, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, we'll take that combo right here. Lift and reach. Take a few more slow. Lift and reach. Lift and reach. Stay right here, or we'll pick up our tempo right here. Here we go. Lift and reach. Lift, reach, lift, reach. As we move quickly, or more quickly, range of motion gets a little bit smaller. That's okay. Keep working with it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low right here. Reach and lift and lift and lift. Down. So lifting those arms up as we sink down. Reach. 2, 3. Press through the heels and lift. Lower. 3, 2, 1. Reach and lift. 3, 2, 1. Lower. 3, 2. 2 more. Reach. 2, 3, 4, and lower. 2. Last one here. Reach and lower. Yes. All right, flip the elbows, or flip the palms, I should say. We'll step to that hip distance parallel. Kind of a little active recovery here, but rotating the arms in the sockets. So feet are hip distance. Start to sit back into that chair pose here. Hands come to center, making that low circle. Lift and lower. So weights stay connected. Pressing the weights in toward one another. Activate the muscles in the chest. Yes. Again, kind of active recovery. A nice big movement. Focus on that press of the heels into the earth as we lift and drive up. Lift and drive up. 5, 4, hips will stay low in 3, 2, 1, hips stay low right here. Keep going. Lift and lower. 6, 5, find that belly connection, navel pull to spine, maybe gently tucking the hip bones up toward the rib cage. Connect through the core. 2, 1, stay low, hinge forward a little bit more, open and close. So sitting back in that chair, spine is super long, shoulder blades squeezing together as we open. Open. We've got that pencil between the shoulder blades. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As we circle up, we'll tap, lift the right knee to the chest, lower down. Tap, left knee comes in, and lower. If you need a little break for the shoulders, this is a great place to take it. Focus on the knees for a minute. Otherwise, tapping. This is our final movement for our shoulders. We'll head down to the floor to work the triceps. Yes, 8. Maybe extend the arms and pull in, whatever feels good. Stay in motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower all the way down. take those weights to the top of the mat. Just hang here in forward fold for a moment. Just letting the arms hang long, taking any tension out of the shoulders. And then when you're ready, step back. Let's just come to all fours for a moment. Maybe sitting the bum back on the heels. Interlace the hands behind the body. And as the hands come down toward the bottoms of the feet, shoulder blades squeeze, heart opens, gaze comes up. Big juicy stretch for the shoulders. You can stay here or start to hinge forward. Shape of the spine stays the same, just folding the chest down toward the thighs, and then maybe lifting the arms up overhead. Breathing here. Pull the belly button to the spine, connect through the core, slowly lift all the way back up, and shake it out. So the weights can come to the side for a moment. We've done this tricep wave work before. I think most of you are probably familiar. We'll come to a kneeling plank position. So hips are in front of the knees. And now lowering down to the forearms, we'll make this diamond shape, kind of. The elbows are underneath the shoulders. Fingers are connected in front of the body, but connecting the thumb and the first finger. So you've kind of got that triangle that you're gazing toward. Now let's walk the knees out a little bit wider, more toward the edges of the mat, giving us a stronger base. We'll start with the left arm. The left arm is going to lead. So pressing into the left, we'll lift up and down. So left leads the whole time, kind of making that, excuse me, wave through the spine. So pressing through both palms. The purpose of having our knees a little bit wider is to take the movement out of the hips. So if you feel like you've still got more motion in the hips than you would like, maybe taking those knees out even a little bit wider. Yes. Left is leading up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down, right arm leads, right press and lift. Right down, right up, right down. Find that right lead. If you feel like you need to reset the body at all, reset the knees. And let's focus, bring our attention to what's happening in the core, that support and stability center of the body. Belly button lift up. Thinking about squeezing the lower rib cage toward the spine. Keep flowing here. Right elbow leads for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the hips back, come into child's pose here. Reset. Feel that stretch in the arms. Take an inhale. Exhale, float back forward and reset. Back down to the elbows. Thumbs and first fingers connect. Elbows under the shoulders or maybe a little bit wider. Alternating side to side here. Lift left and right. Lift left and right. Keep flowing side to side. And right and left and right. Yes. Focus on that lift in the belly. I promise it will give you more stability, kind of take your mind off what's going on in the triceps right now. Focus the energy as you alternate. 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time, sink those hips back to the heels, child's pose. Make it an active child's pose, reaching forward through the fingertips right here. Take another inhale. And when you're ready, float up to all fours. This time we'll just need one weight, placing it between the hands on the mat. From here, we'll take the feet back. So again, kind of coming into more of a supported plank position as opposed to all fours. So we'll try to work in sequence. I don't have music, but I'll try to hold some rhythm here. We'll take the left hand, pick up the weight, pull the elbow up to the side, 1, 2, kick back, 1, 2. Take 2 tricep kickbacks here, 1, 2, actually let's take 3 and 4. Bend the elbow, weight comes to the center, left hand down. Right hand grabs the weight, pull up for 2, extend back for 2, 4, 3, press back, and 1. Come back for 2, release, reset, left hand, lift up, press back, 3, 2, and 1. Release down, place the hand, right hand, and lift. Press back, 4. So you get the gist of it. Alternating that weight side to side, staying in this supported plank position to work through the core here at the same time. So just flow with your music, lift up 4 kickbacks. Back to center. The next time that weight comes into the left hand, take those kickbacks, place the hand down, weight stays in the left hand, walk the knees back up, so now we're in all 4s. Hips are stacked above the knees, lift that weight up, squeeze the elbow into the side, extending the weight behind you, straight arm lift, and lift. So as the gaze comes down to the mat, belly button lifts up, core is super active here, reaching that weight toward the wall behind you, teeny lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, reach, teeny bend in the elbow, press back and back. Yes, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that weight back to center. Both hands come underneath the shoulders. Walk those legs back. So knees are back in that supported plank position again. Right hand takes that weight. Lift for 2, tricep kickback. 3, 2, back where we were. Weight down. Left hand picks it up. Lift right here. Press back. 3, alternating side to side again. Weight comes into the right hand. Lift, tricep press. 3, 2, and 1. Center, left hand, lift, and press. 3, 2, and 1. Center, right hand, lift, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time on the left side. Left hand lift, press. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center, walk the knees back to stack again. Weight comes into the right hand. Lift that elbow up to the side of the body, extend the weight behind you, and start that lift. Straight arm tricep lift right here. That left hand is stacked right underneath the shoulder, knees stacked above the hips, core engaged. Yes. Reaching through the crown, reaching the weight behind the body. Nice long line. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, reach, bend, reach. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, let's take 4 more. That wasn't enough. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that weight down. Yes, let's sink the hips back. Child's pose, knees together. A lot of work for the triceps there. So this time as we float forward into plank, let's lift the hips, find your down dog. We'll do a little bit more core work here, also a little bit of balance work. Let's lift the left toes to the sky, one-legged down dog. We'll take a big step forward, tap the left leg, and back. Right toes up. Tap to the outside of the right wrist, right here, and back up. Alternating side to side. Maybe you don't do the leg lift all the way up, you just come to the side like you're coming knee to elbow and take that step. So slow and controlled, opening the hips, stepping forward to the outside of that same hand. 3, 2, 1. Pause and hold. Find that right heel next to the right wrist. We're going to ground down through that right foot, press through the left toes, lift up here, kind of come through warrior 3, balance. Start to reach back through the toes, gently land, and step back. Left foot comes up, find your big lunge, ground down, press off through those right toes, come up to balance. You can either take warrior 3 arms or reach forward, slowly start to hinge back, right toes come down to the earth, step back. Alternating side to side. I'd like for you to take your time and focus on balance and stability here. So move at a pace where you feel like you've got good solid form, good spinal alignment, and you're really focusing on that strength in the legs. Sometimes slowing things down seems like it should be easier, but actually sometimes a little more work in the body. Taking one more on each side. Yes. Last one. And lift the hips, down dog. Walk the fingertips back toward the toes, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Find that contrast, that nice long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Slowly rolling all the way up. Shake everything out a little bit. You can put the weights to the side. We'll grab our chair here. Good time to grab a drink of water. All right. So we'll work through a series here. As we start to work in chair, obviously we can't sit back in chair like we would if we were in the classroom with the bar and completely allow your weight to come down. So we're going to come as close as we can, bring those thigh bones as close to parallel as possible. So let's find that position before we start moving in it. So coming back, probably a couple of feet from your chair, squeeze the knees together, ankle bones squeeze together, sit back, spine stays nice and long, just resting the palms or the wrists on the chair. Maybe pulse a little bit here, feel your body in space. If it's more comfortable for you, you can shimmy the feet apart, more of a hip distance parallel situation with the feet, your choice. We're gonna take the full range chair squats to start. Lower, lift and stand. So focusing right here on that energy from the earth coming all the way up. So press and lift and lift. So again, thigh bones squeeze together as we lift up. Feel the spine lengthen, belly button pull toward the back of the body. Yes, right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink low in your chair, lift the heels, pulse and pulse. So all 10 toes, if you gaze down, all 10 toes are connected. Knees might be coming in front of the toes just a little bit here for a moment. Not too worried about it, feeling nice and tall, nice and stable. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Brings us to our first combo. Release the heels. Left leg is gonna step back. First we'll do 4 chair pulses, 4 here, 3, 2, 1. Left leg steps back. That left calf or shin is parallel to the earth. Pulse, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ground down through the left toes. Press away with the right foot. Come back to that chair squat behind the chair. 3, 2, 1. Staying on that same leg. Right foot comes back forward. 3, 2, 1. Step back to chair. 3. Keep flowing. Left leg is going to keep leading. Step back to your squat or lunge. 2. Press off. Chair squat back. 2. Right leg steps forward. Lunge. 3, 2. Step into your chair. 3, 2. Left leg step back. 3, 2. Press through the heel. Push. 3, 2. Right foot forward. Coming to your chair. Focus on that energy pulling up from the ground. Step back. Right here, we're gonna press through that right heel, drive it back. 3, 2, right foot forward. 3, 2, step to chair. Going to twos right here. Chair for 2, step back. For 2, drive it back, squat. Right foot forward. And chair for 2. Step back. And squat. And forward. And 2. 2 more here. Left back. And squat. Right foot forward. Into chair. Last one. Left foot back. Push back. Right forward. Singles right here. Here we go. Squat. Step back. Squat. Right foot forward. Squat. Step back. Maybe leave the hands at heart center the whole time. The lower your hips stay to the earth, the easier it is to keep your balance. A little more intensity. Last one. Full range chair. Reposition yourself here. Sit back into that chair. Press the heels, lift up. Yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, sit back. You control these squats, how big they are, depending on how much you lower those hips to the earth. Stay low here, heels lift, and pulse, and pulse. So quick little set of pulses here. We'll go right to the other side of the body. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Heels release in 2, 1. Release down, lower and lift. 3, 2. We'll take the first one nice and slow. Right foot steps back, lunge for 3, 2. Press through that left heel, push back, chair. 3, 2. Right, left foot steps forward, lunge. 3, 2. 1 step into your chair. 3, 2. Right foot back. 4, 3, 2. Press through that left heel, drive it back. Yes. Now that we know where we're going, let's really focus on the spine here. Maintain that integrity. I know the legs are starting to burn. I feel it too. Right foot steps back. But focus on that integrity of the spine. Push through the heel lift. 3, 2. Left foot forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. And chair. One more set of 4s. Right here. Right leg steps back. 3, 2. Push through the left heel. Back. Squat. 2. Left foot forward. We'll go to 2s. We'll take our 4 squats right here. Reset. Squat. 1, 2. Right foot steps back for 2. Push through the heel. 2. Left foot forward. And chair. Step back. Drive the heel. And forward. Yes, keep flowing. And back. Drive. And forward. 2 more here. We'll go to singles. Squat back. And forward. Last time, 2 here. Step back. Push through the heel drive. Keep the hips low right here. Here we go. Singles. Squat. Lunge. Press back and forward. And lower. Step back. Press. And forward. And lower. Stay as low as you can right here. Last part for this series. Lower. Yes. 2. And here we are. Come to the chair. Take the feet nice and wide. Knees tracking toward the corners of the room. Just pulse it out here for a moment. So finding that alignment of the spine. Getting super long. Outer edges of the knees pressed to the wall behind you. Open the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pivot the body so that right hip is toward the back of the chair. Take that step out to wide V right here. Slow, lower and lift. Lower and lift. So enjoy this little mini break or active recovery, if you will. Lengthening the legs, really pushing through the heels. Feel that energy pulling up with the body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold low right here. Left heel is going to lift. We're pulling that left foot into the right calf as we lift up. So coming to that plie position, open and squat. I should say releve. No ballerina in this girl. Doing the best I can. So your option is to stay right here, continue pulling that left to the inside of the right calf, or we can add that heel lift of the standing leg. Releve up as the heel comes into the calf. Starting to feel that warming sensation in the inner thighs. Doesn't that sound so much better than burn? Warming sensation. Step in 4. 3, we're going to hold up in that releve position right here. So reset if you need to, maybe come a little bit farther away from the chair, give yourself some space. We'll lower and lift this standing leg heel. So lower lift here. Just warming through the calf. Small set right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted right here. Extend the left toes, pull back in. Extend and reach and pull. Extend and reach and pull. Your option is to release that right heel down the entire time or take mini breaks, whatever you like. We've got 4, 3, 2, leg stays lengthened right here, tap and lift. So we're externally rotated through that left leg, reaching the toes toward the corner of the room at a 45-degree angle. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold up, bend, reach, bend, reach. The purpose of these bend, reach movements is to inspire a little bit more length in the body, more length in that muscle. Again, looking for those dancer muscles, those nice elongated muscles. Reach through the toes for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the heel, sweep the leg behind the body, and just do a little pulse here. Starting to warm up the glutes. We're headed there next. 4, 3, really lift through the core right here. Lift the belly. 1, hold back. Again, just a little bend, reach, set. 7, hinging forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come right to the other side. Left hip facing the chair. Come to that wide V first. We'll take that full range, lower and lift. You can take that arm with you or not, whatever. Focusing on that sink of the tailbone down to the earth. And by sink, I mean that slide down the wall. 4, 3, 2, one more time, we're gonna come into this low and pulse, and pulse. You can do anything you want to with your arms. You can do nothing with your arms. Maybe sneak in a little heart opener here, pulling the elbows behind the body. Just 8. Never fully coming up out of this squat here. Allow the hips to sink. 3, 2, and 1. Left hand back to the chair. Let's lift that right heel up off the earth. Press and lift, and step back out. Right heel comes to the calf, and step out. So can we make this graceful when that right leg comes down rather than plopping it? Maybe think about toes hitting first, then the ball of the foot, then maybe the heel gently lands. Adding on that releve, that lift of the left heel. Yes. We'll hold lifted in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold right here, standing leg, lift and lower. Maybe reposition, come a little bit farther away from the chair, give yourself some room to work here. So pressing that right heel into the leg, we're still activating the muscles in the hips and the glutes here. Lower and lift through that standing heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, heel stays lifted right here, or release, extend, and bend. So that right leg, toes are reaching, externally rotated through the hip. Nice long line, reaching through the big toe, right here. 4, 3, 2, release that heel if you need to. We've got a tap and a lift, tap and a lift. Yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg up, bend, reach, bend, reach. Tiny bend through the knee, drive the energy through the toe. Hip bone to toe, flick and flick. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that left heel if it's still up, sweeping that left leg behind the body, pulse up. Squeeze and activate through the glute. Now hinging forward slightly at the hips. Spine is still long, not extending through the spine and opening the heart, but that nice long neutral spine here. Lift for 4, 3, hold right there, 2, 1, hold the toes back, bend, reach, bend, reach. Teeny tiny bend in that ankle, or the knee, come right back in it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, come to center. Now we'll come to our super glute focus section. We're gonna take that chair, kind of fold the body. So we can take the forearms and stack them on top of one another, and then we'll walk the feet back. So we want the hips to be stacked above the ankles. Find that nice long spine. Again, we don't want that extension of the spine with the butt lifted up and pushing back and the chest dropping down, nor do we want that rounded flexion through the spine where the chin is tucking in. So find that long spine, tops of the shoulders are soft. Let's take the right toes, releasing them behind the body, and just lower and lift here. Hip bones are square. If it helps you to take that left arm and wrap it around the right hip bone to keep yourself honest there and keep the hips square, go for it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze the right thigh to the left. So we're kind of squeezing and crossing behind the body, working that inner thigh. 6, 5, 4. They're short sets of each movement, and you'll see why. We're going to go through this 3 times. 2, and 1. Hold the toes back again. Bend, reach. Bend, reach. So now when we're in this hinged position, I'm feeling a lot more energy in the glute here as you bend, reach. Big squeeze for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend into the standing leg. Let the right toes drop just for a moment. That left arm, the opposite arm, is now going to come to the hip or behind the back to wrap. Press through the left heel, hinge back forward, lift the right leg back up. So just that right arm is down. Soften the standing leg. Again, lower and lift. 7, 6, 5. Reaching through the right toes. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, cross behind the body. Thighs squeeze together. Yes. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach through the toes. Bend, reach. Bend, reach. Bend, reach. Stay long through the spine right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, bend the standing leg. Let the right toes drop for a moment. Both arms come off the chair if you can. Hands can be at the hips or stack the arms behind the back, squeezing the shoulder blades. Start to hinge forward. Slight bend in that standing leg. Lift up here to balance. Right leg lifts and lowers. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thighs squeeze and cross. 7, 6, 5. If you need to come out and get a little stability, go for it. Come right back in. 3, 2, and 1. Toes back, bend, reach, bend, reach. So yes, we're feeling this in the standing leg as much as we are the working leg. This is it right here. Bend, reach. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up, shake it out. Coming right to the other side of the body, exact same series. So we start out with both forearms stacked. Walk the feet back, find that alignment. Hips right above the heels, nice long neutral spine. Soften the standing leg, left toe sweep back. It's a lower and a lift. 7, maybe taking that right hand across the body to the left hip bone. Square the hips. 4, 3, 2, cross behind the body, thighs squeeze right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, toes back, bend, reach, bend, reach. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, squeeze that glute, activate right here. And 1, bend the standing leg, left toes come down for a moment. This time that right hand comes behind the body first. Hinge back forward, left forearm. Reset the body, reset the spine, lower lift. Really squeeze that glute. All the action is coming from that glute. Slight bend in the standing leg. 4, 3, 2, inner thighs, squeeze and squeeze. Yes. 4, 3, 2, reach back through the toes, bend, reach, bend, reach. 4, 3, 2, and 1, bend the knee, left toes come down for a moment. Both hands come off the back of the chair if you can. Find some balance and stability here. Maybe hands come behind the body or to the hips. Ground down through that right heel, start to hinge forward. Find your stability. Left toes lift up right here. Left leg lower and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5. Gentle bend in the standing leg. 2, and 1. Thighs squeeze, cross behind. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, final movement, bend, reach, making it strong, reach through the toes, pull that leg as long as you can for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly hinge back all the way up. Take a quick figure 4 stretch here. Doesn't matter which one you start. Ankle on the top of the knee. Sit back. Oh yeah. We have a little bit of core work, and then we'll wrap up our time together today. So take your figure 4 on each side, grab a drink. I'm gonna have you grab one of your weights, and then I'll meet you down on the mat. And drag mat this way a little bit. So we'll start with that C shape in the spine. Yeah, we're gonna do C shape. So taking the weight into the hands together, we'll start to curl back. So reaching through the spine, behind the body. Let's keep the weight in at the chest for now. Press the palms into the weight. Let's activate the chest while we're here. Feel everything pull toward the spine, and then slowly lift back up. So you're probably just kind of rolling over the sits bones in your bum, the bony part of your bum. And you feel that curve in the spine, like the hip bones are kind of coming up toward the rib cage. At the same time, we're rounding the upper part of the spine, pressing the hands into the weight. Let's take one more like this. And this time, as we start to hinge back, reaching through the spine to curve, weight comes up and over the head. And then as you come up, kind of drawing a circle, reaching out through the arms. As you come down, weight pulls back into the chest, lift up, circle forward. So really extending the arms, weight comes all the way in, extend up, and then as we squeeze to lift, extend the arms forward. If you're feeling pretty good about this, let's walk those legs closer together, squeezing the inside of the knees, and maybe coming down a little bit deeper. So coming as deep into this movement as you can while you maintain control and a lot of focus in the movement. We're going to pause at the top as the weight comes up over the head. Let's lift the knees up off the earth, lower, tap the weight to the knees, and squeeze lift. So squeezing the knees together, feel the thighs here, extend up and reach. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come side to side, so just tapping that weight toward the earth. So lift up, take that big lift, again, kind of making that rainbow or that half circle. Extend and reach through the arms, only bending that bottom arm so that the weight can tap. For 8, 7, rib cage rotating around the spine right here, strengthening the sides of the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center, stir the pot right here. Your a modification is to take the heels down for a moment. You'll still feel this in the core. If you feel, in fact, like your hip flexors and your quads were taking over and you were feeling the energy more there, definitely release the heel down. Let's reverse that circle, stir the pot the other direction. Last, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the heels, slowly lower all the way down to the earth. Keep that weight with you. Maybe hugging the knees to the chest just for a moment, swaying side to side. So for the first time in our practice, that back finding imprint. So with the knees into the chest, you feel that strong connection in the lumbar spine, the lowest part of your spine. As we start to move and lengthen the lever, extend our legs, let's try to maintain that same imprinted spine. Yes? So taking the weight above the head, so hands are stacked above the shoulders. Let's take the legs, connect the heels, connect the balls of the feet, kind of making that frog shape in the legs. Now, consciously press the lower spine into the earth, feel that connection. You'll probably feel the pelvis kind of rock up and forward a little bit. Take an inhale, tuck the chin to the chest, lift the shoulders, weight reaches up, extending the legs long. Strengthen, push, heels forward, and now bring the knees back toward the elbows, frog legs. Let's do that a couple more times. So we're finding that point of control in the legs where that lower back stays an imprint the whole time. So this is where you test the body. Start to bring the legs lower to the earth as you progress. Keep coming closer and closer to the earth. As soon as you start to feel that lower back lift, that means you've got a little bit past. So find that sweet spot. Now as the legs lengthen, let's reach that weight up overhead. Exhale, squeeze, bring the weight toward the ankles. Inhale, open. Exhale. Adding on a little bit of a combo here as we come in. We're gonna push and pulse up for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Reach both directions, pulse. 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the head and shoulders. You can put that weight to the side. Hug the knees one more time. Final movement, stacking the knees above the hips. We'll just start with some toe taps. Palms are on the mats next to the hips, so softening the backs of the shoulders, and just start to alternate toes tapping down to the earth. Again, really focusing on that imprint in the spine. So the only way to keep that lower spine connected is to use the muscles in the core and really intentionally squeeze and push. Option to stay right here with these toe taps or extend the legs, start to come more to this scissor movement. We're gonna add a lift. Let's do a little combo here. Switch, 3, 2, 1. Lift the head, lift the shoulders, reach for that ankle, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Release down, legs move. 3, 2, 1. Reach up toward the ankle, pulse and lift. 3, 2, 1. Head and shoulders down, legs go. 3, 2, 1. Hold and lift, pulse, reach. 2, 1. Keep going here. Legs. 3, 2, 1. Reach and lift, pulse. 3, 2. 2 more here. Legs. 3, 2, 1. Big reach. 3. Find that ankle. Here we go. Final time. 3, 2, 1. Reach up. 3, 2, and 1. Both knees to the chest. Sway it out. Beautiful job. Let's take that rock and roll motion forward and back. Cross at the ankles. Hands come down. Step back into your plank position. We'll take that slow lower all the way down to the belly. And then right away finding cobra or sphinx, just to stretch the muscles in the belly, extend through the spine. So hands will stay right at the rib cage, reaching through the crown of the head as shoulder blades squeeze if you'd like to start in cobra. If your lower back says it's okay, perhaps progressing, bringing the forearms in front of the body, stacking the elbows underneath the shoulders, palms press into the earth, hip bones and pubic bone press, soften and the heart pulls up and through. If you still feel like you'd like a little bit more extension, maybe walking the hands forward and lifting even more. Maybe the gaze comes up just a little bit. Wherever you are, gazing over the right shoulder, and then the left. Slowly lower everything down. Hands come wide to that T shape. We'll roll over the right hip, pressing the left hand into the earth to roll over. Take that left leg, and let's just extend it. Sometimes we right away try to stack and put the left toes behind the body. What does it feel like if you just let that left leg stay lifted and maybe even move a little bit here? Allowing the length and the weight of that leg, just opening the shoulder. Slowly rolling back through center. Left arm comes long. Right fingertips press as we roll over that left hip. Again, just let that right leg be long here for a moment. See what that feels like. Reaching the right toes behind the body, just slowly and gently opening the shoulder. Taking one more breath. And then coming back to center. Hands come underneath the shoulders, lift the belly button up, curl the toes, coming into all fours. Just taking a couple of breaths through cat-cow. The inhale finds our spine in this extended position. On the exhale, chin tucks to the chest, reach up and through, curve the spine. Taking a couple more times through each of those movements. And when you're ready, just finding a seated position. You can sit the bum back on the heels, cross-legged, whatever feels good to the body. Just close the eyes for a moment. Taking a couple of deep breaths. Feeling that length in the spine, softness in the tops of the shoulders. A renewed sense of energy as we start a new week. I've been kind of keeping track and counting the weeks. I think this is 6 or 7, I'm not quite sure. But definitely a test of our emotional, mental, spiritual strength. So channeling that new energy as we come into this week, maybe creating some specific intentions for yourself around the week. Things that you can do to re-spark, recreate that joy in yourself. Maybe things that you could do for someone else. Hands come to heart center and the thumbs might come to the sternum. Just really honoring our practice, honoring the love and joy in each of us. And bow our heads. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me today. Let me turn off record.